On today's Taste Texas,
Little piggy went to the market.
Piggy, it's all about the pork today.
Yeah.
Was this person not from the South?
Not from the South.
Then I don't care what they say. So I got you a towel for that.
Those guys are probably 4 months old. They'll go up to, at least a year.
so pull up a chair and join us at the table.
Blackburn.
We're so glad you're joining us in the kitchen today. Those of you in the audience, we're so glad you're here. We are going to be making something kind of piggy today. Little piggy went to the market.
Piggy, it's all about the pork today.
Yeah.
And a lot of exciting, great things coming from pork when we're going to all these local farms. It's not this big processor. We're getting some really good pork today.
Yes.
And we're going to dress it up a little bit with some oven roasted potatoes, some little medallions.
Yes.
And then serve that with a little arugula and spinach salad.
Sounds like a filling meal.
Absolutely, and pretty approachable. This is going to be pretty easy stuff, and you guys will get some tips on how to make it at home and make sure that it's always a great finished product.
Awesome,
So
well,
you
let's
ready
get
to
going.
Okay, what I like on the potatoes, and you can buy some Texas potatoes now. I'm usually using like a red, like a waxy potato or a fingerling. These are giant fingerlings. I don't know whose finger's that size, but usually I would be getting a smaller diameter and cutting it kind of lengthwise. These we're going to cut crosswise. And I'll just give you a little tip on this because the potato rolls a lot.
Yeah.
Best thing you can do instead is just cut a flat surface, and now it won't move. So now when we go to cut it across, aren't those pretty potatoes too?
Yes, they are. They almost look like beets.
Ooh, not a big beet fan. So do you want to try that out? You cut your little
Sure.
the flat bottom on there.
So these are giant fingerlings? I've never heard of a big fingerling.
And these are purple. That means they're going to be a little bit waxier or starchier, not like as fluffy, which is fine because we're going to go for a really caramelized, crunchy crust. And meanwhile, I'm going to get our pan ready.
Okay. Is there space here for me to stay?
Yeah, there is,
Okay.
absolutely. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of Texas olive oil down. And then to raise the smoke points, we always talk about olive oil having a fairly low smoke point. I'll touch that up with a little bit of grapeseed oil. Now we're going to toss those here into our baking pan.
Okay. Is that enough?
Yes.
Surely we need more.
No, this is going to be good. I don't want to go too deep in the pan, otherwise I won't get as much caramelization, not as much crunch.
Oh yes, this is true.
Okay, so then a little bit more salt and pepper. These are going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on your desired crunchiness.
We need to spread that out. It's too thick right there. All right. We want every edge to get crispy and brown. Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to get ready for when the potatoes are almost done. We want to toss them with some herbs. I don't want to put them on at the beginning because the herbs are going to burn.
Right.
So we've got some parsley. Just tear the top off. We've got some rosemary.
Okay.
Beautiful garden rosemary.
Yes.
A little bit of oregano. Oregano packs a lot of punch, and if you put too much on, it's going to become very bitter. So I'm just going to do a tiny little tip.
Okay.
And then some thyme.
Oh wow, a lot of herbs. Do you say herbs or herbs?
Herbs.
I heard somebody today say herbs, and it was a very popular culinary celebrity.
Was this person not from the South?
Not from the South.
Then I don't care what they say.
She's not from Texas. I said she, not from Texas.
Well, speaking of our herbs,
yes.
If you don't want all this time of doing all the chopping, wrap the herbs as tight as you can. So I'm just going to roll them. So I went from those herbs all over the cutting board.
Herbs.
I can't even say that.
Okay.
So now, we've done this before like with basil, but now it's really tight. So every time I make a cut, I'm chopping a lot more herbs at once.
I see.
And I try and keep it in line. Okay, I'll just take that and save that for another use. And then I go back at a 90-degree angle.
And then you've got it
And you
chopped.
could speed it up a little bit, but really in about 20 cuts, pull off some of the extra, real consistent. So don't be afraid to use fresh herbs just because of the time. So we're gonna put that, no pun intended, with some lemon zest. That's gonna get tossed on at the end. But first, before we go to the commercial break, I know, blackberries.
I'm obsessed with blackberries this summer.
Will you dump those into our stainless skillet there?
Yes, yes.
Squeeze some lemon juice in.
Okay. We better just do it like this. Oh, we lost one. Shoot.
And then this is going to be a doctored up blackberry and jalapeno sauce for our pork. A little sweet, a little spicy.
Did you hear that? Blackberry jalapeno, something's coming up. So you better stay with us. We'll be right back.